Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from simpleprogrammer.com. So I wanted to talk about a passage that I read in Epictetus's Discourses that I thought was really relevant to some of the stuff I've talked about on this channel as far as improving yourself and developing yourself and what to focus on in life versus what not to focus on in life. So the passage is anything that can be prevented, taken away, or coerced is not a person's own, but those things that can't be blocked are their own. So what does this mean, right? What does it mean that you don't own the stuff that can be taken away from you, prevented, or coerced? So this is where I talk about like this idea, and I think this is just a powerful idea of this concept of the things that you need to be focusing on in life are the things that can be taken away from you. Right? And what things can be taken away from you? A lot. Almost everything can be taken away from you. The only thing that really can't be taken away from you is who you've become as a person, like the character that you've built, the experiences that you've gone through, and what it's caused you to become because of that. Like the will that you've forged, the discipline that you've forged, right? Because of some of the hardships, some of the experiences you've gone through in life, and what you've put yourself through. Whereas money can be taken from you, your family can be taken from you, relationships can be taken from you, your health can be taken from you, right? But I was arguing with a friend of mine, or we were having this discussion, and I was talking about how like sometimes I just fucking do hard shit because it's fucking hard. And he was having a little bit of a hard time wrapping his mind around this, which I don't blame him. I mean, it sounds pretty fucking stupid. but when you understand that the point of doing that is because what I'm concerned about in life, what concerns me more than anything else is not the fucking shit that I have. I don't care about necessarily. I mean, it's great to make money, but it's not about making the money. It's not about building the fucking biceps, although those are nice as well. But it's not about building the physique. It's not about the relationships per se and the quality of the relationships. It's about who I'm becoming and establishing all of those things, right? And that's the thing that can't be taken away, because I know that all that other shit can be taken away. In fact, I hold on to so many things in my life. I hold on to everything in my life very loosely, be ready for it, assuming that it's already taken away, right? Ready for the day when it will be taken away, because nothing is permanent. You can watch this video. I always recommend this video on You're Always Alone, which really highlights that point, so I'm not going to belabor it. But I assume that things are already gone, that they're already taken away, that I've already lost them. It doesn't mean that I don't, love fully, and that I don't put my heart into what I have, right? I don't like, hold things at arm's distance because, I could lose it. No, I embrace it. I use it until it's gone, right? But when it's gone, I'm ready to let it go. And the reason behind that is because, again, what I'm focusing on is what I'm becoming, because those are the things that can't be taken from you. You see what I'm saying, right? If you put your identity, if you put your heart, if you rest yourself into things that can be taken from you, which could be money, it could be relationships, it could be your health, or whatever it is, and you put your identity there where your ego lives, and that thing disappears, you're crushed. And I've done this before many, many times in life. My ego has gone to the wrong place instead of being centered in who I actually am and who I've become, right? And I was talking to my friend about this, and I was saying, like, look, you know what? You can take all this shit away from me, and here's the thing. Like, you can't take away the hours and fucking hours I spent in the gym, blood, sweat, and tears, pumping iron. Right? That discipline that it forged, the pain that I went through in order to do that. You can't take away the time that I spent, building my character, that, overcoming my fucking fears and becoming who I wanted to become. Like, you can't take all that away. Like, you can take away, the results of that, but it doesn't fucking matter because you fucking dropped me in the desert naked, right? I'm going to go fucking use what I have internally in order to figure out a way to survive, right? I'm stronger, and that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in becoming the best version of myself and developing my potential, but it's an internal potential. It's not just like making the most money that I can or building the best physique I can. All of those are vehicles which help me to grow, right? Those are all the tools. It's like, the point of lifting weights, of picking up a heavy barbell, is not to be able to it's not to actually move the barbell, right? It's kind of stupid to sit there and do curls and it's like, oh look, I'm doing a lot of work, I'm moving the barbell. Isn't this great? The point is not to move the barbell. The point is to actually damage the muscle, or to create progressive overload in the muscle so that it has to adapt and grow, right? You're not focusing on you don't go to the gym to say, well, I lifted a bunch of weights today. No. What we're actually trying to do is you're trying to actually damage the muscle. You're trying to cause a response, a growth response, a stimulus that causes a response to actually grow the muscle or to make it stronger or to have some kind of effect. You see what I'm saying? And so it's kind of silly, if you think about it, like life is the same way. You're not taking the shit with you, right? So what are you trying to do? You're trying to develop and build yourself. And so if you think about life, again, this is two ways of thinking about life, but if you think about life as something that like you got to try to acquire this shit, you got to try and build this body, you got to try and make this money, you got to try and own whatever it is, get this level of status. When you're thinking about things that way, you're putting, first of all, you're putting your faith into shit that is very likely to disappear, okay, at some point, that you don't have full control over, and is likely to shatter your fucking life when it does. Okay, but secondly, it's the same thing as like lifting weights. To say that my purpose is to move, I want to move iron around. That's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to get stimulus on the muscle, and so it's the same thing in life when you're thinking about making money, when you're thinking about achieving your goals and building a physique or whatever kind of things that you're trying to achieve in life or trying to get things. You should really think about what it's that is just the weight, right? The reason why those goals are important is because it gives you a weight to lift. Okay, but the actual effect that you're after shouldn't be to lift the weight. It should be to gain the muscle. It should be to gain stuff that can't be taken away from you. So really important concept. I think something I think about all the time is, where am I investing my time? Where am I investing? Where am I focusing on? Am I focusing on something that is temporal, that can be taken away from me, right? In a lot of religious contexts, a lot of religions also have you focus on the same idea. But, to bring it back to practical, pragmatic terms, it just makes sense to focus on investing more on things that can't be taken away from you, right? Which is building your character, building your strength, building your inner strength, your discipline, right? Your mental fortitude, becoming a fucking bulldog. Let's cue that video up. Okay, those are good things to invest in. Whereas, the money, the challenges, the job, the status, the women, all of these things, the relationships, these are things that help you to get there. And they're like the weights, okay? So that's all I got for you today. If you have not subscribed already, I'll tell you what you need to do. You just need to click the subscribe button below and click the bell so you don't miss any videos. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.